Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name is Dave Burney.
I'm Brent Apperson. Good morning.
Yes, I know yesterday I announced that I would be on strike most of the rest this week. And I was contacted by my legal counsel. What does defamation mean?
I'm not exactly sure, but I don't think it's good.
Well, he told me that due to the fact that some of the comments I made concerning this duo, this team, that I could be sued for defamation of character.
Oh, my.
And not knowing what that means, it scared me, and so I came to work.
Well, good. Glad you're here.
So I won't be on strike until further notice.
Okay.
We'll
All
wait
right.
and see what the lawyer says.
Okay.
I think I'm going to get a new lawyer.
All right. Well, if you need some time off to go look for one, let us know.
Don't you think? Well, my dad always said, when you're younger, excuse me, when you're maybe in that dating range when you're younger, his favorite saying, or he said it once in a while when it was appropriate, girls or guys, whichever case may be, are a lot like shoes. Or I guess take that back, socks. Lot like socks, they should be changed every once in a while.
Well, yeah.
And so
Okay.
I'm thinking that should apply to lawyers.
Really?
You know what it's like in the world these days. You watch the news, you hear the news on the radio, you read it, it comes up on your phone, and if you don't like what somebody says, they tell you, maybe this is what I recommend because I'm an expert in this area.
Yes.
That doesn't seem to always matter anymore. People only want to hear what they want to hear. And that's where I'm at. That's why I'm getting another lawyer.
Okay.
So that's where we're at on the strike. I'm going to get another lawyer and see if I can get the words I want to hear.
Okay.
When I get that done, then I'll be gone.
Okay. All right. Well, keep us informed.
Okay, I will. Sergeant Chokecherry Fair and Jamboree coming up this weekend, and Brent is going to be traveling to Sargent with Tina.
No, I think Tina's gone today. I believe Christy is my cohort today.
Oh, I see. I thought Tina was back, but she's not back today.
I don't think
She's
so.
been on strike, too.
Yeah. There's been a lot of people have been going on strike during the summer around here.
There's hardly anybody around here. They're all on strike.
Yeah.
But the main thing is you'll get to Sargent and get the mic hooked up and tell us all about the Sargent Fair Chokecherry Jamboree and the alumni celebration. I have alumni with this every year.
Good.
And free rides, different things that they'll be doing. And look at the list here. Isn't that great? Of businesses.
Oh, yeah, that's fantastic.
Sponsoring this remote broadcast and therefore supporting their summer event. So we'll learn more about that. You're going to do that in the 9 o'clock hour?
I believe that's the plan.
Okay.
Yep.
And then tomorrow is Wednesday. So tomorrow, if weather permits, and we hope it will, we'll have some baseball, huh?
That is the plan. Yeah, plan to do the Broken Bow American Legion Seniors game against Holdridge for you tomorrow night. Game time is scheduled for 8.
Speaking of weather,
yes.
Yesterday, you guys were on the air calling out weather alerts and bulletins from the National Weather Service. Down south of us got hit pretty good. Some flooding down there, some hail down in Eddyville area, Sumner, Eddyville area. Some stormy weather to the east of us yesterday. And it kind of was described to me yesterday by a very smart man that the system came in, it kind of separated and went around us.
Yeah.
And I think for the harsh weather, that's good, but some rain would have been nice, but it just didn't happen. A few sprinkles here and there. A few sprinkles on the windshield this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you wouldn't know that because your car's in the garage.
No, not necessarily. No, not. I've got one car sitting outside. There were raindrops on the windshield. You would be correct.
Was that
Yes.
the one you drove?
That is the one I drove.
Okay.
Yes. But yeah, it was. I was trying to think the last time that I was on the air, or I guess any of us were on the air, to do a thunderstorm warning in the morning.
Happens once in a while, but not a lot.
No.
Usually a little later in the summer when it's really hot. Sometimes you can, well, maybe not. Maybe it's more in the spring. I don't know. Once in a while we do have morning storms. It's kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
And then certainly early to mid-afternoon through the thunderstorm season.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the nighttime ones.
Yeah.
Which,
But man, here at the studios, boy, it got good and dark,
Yeah.
and you're wondering, oh, what are we going to get?
Yeah.
And like you said, nothing. A couple drops of rain.
yeah. Well, there's chances some thunderstorm activity, I think, today and tonight in certain portions of our listening area, so we'll be on alert for that. We're also going to play the game here in just a little bit,
Okay.
Tumbleweed Day. And
Good.
Yeah, I didn't grab one, I'm sorry.
That's right.
And we're going to hear from Mark Stock today, Big Iron. We also have Team Physical Therapy as our guest this morning. And maybe another guest or two later on this hour. Sometimes this particular group comes in, and sometimes they get busy. So we'll not announce that until they show up.
Sounds good.
That'd be the polite thing to do.
Yeah,
Being polite's nice,
absolutely.
and you don't have to deal with lawyers. If you're-
Usually not.
Yeah, usually not. Sometimes you could. And I shouldn't say deal with lawyers. I think it's one of those situations where lawyers take a lot of chatter and jokes and things about being a lawyer, this, that, and the other, and then what's the first thing you think of when you need legal help?
A lawyer.
I got to call my lawyer.
Yeah, right on.
In our neck of the woods, though, I would say this. Tell me if I'm wrong, please.
Okay.
We have lawyers here that are our friends.
Absolutely.
They're part of
Yeah.
the community.
Care about you.
They're part of the community.
Yeah.
Yeah. And certainly we enjoy that in this part of the country.
Yes. I agree.
Okay.
I concur.
No other lawyers needed there.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's play the game. Tumbleweed, which are we giving? Cracker Jacks? or-
Let's see. Looks like this one's going to get you a free food item at Cracker Jack Sports Bar and Grill.
Okay.
If you can answer this question. Wow, I can't believe this. 20 years ago today, the Disney movie Cars was released in theaters and eventually grossed over $460 million.
Wow.
So let's see what you remember about this classic Pixar film. Here's your question for today. All the characters, including the spectators, are automobiles. And to achieve a human-like quality for the characters, where did the animators put their eyes? Okay? So in the movie, all the characters are automobiles. How did the animators make them look real? Where did they put their eyes on the automobile? Was it on their hood, the headlights, or the characters' eyes? They were on the roof, or they were on the windshield. In the movie Cars, all the characters, including the spectators, are automobiles. So to achieve a human-like quality for the characters, where did the animators put their eyes? Was it on their hood? The headlights were the characters' eyes? They put them on the roof or on the windshield? If you know, call us at 872-2801.
Wake up to the best.
I never miss a morning.
You're listening to The Breakfast Show.
When your days and nights get busy this time of the year, it's common for what you'll be eating is the last thing on your mind. That's where the Tumbleweed Cafe and Cracker Jack Sports Bar and Grill come in. The Tumbleweed is open 6 a.m. to 4 p.m. daily for dine-in, or don't forget the drive-thru and the Sunday buffet. At 5 p.m., Cracker Jack's is open on the west end of the Tumbleweed building for delicious food and cold drinks, including cheese cigars, wings, flatbreads, burgers, and more. Open until 10, but the grill is on until Carmen walks out the door. Go visit Tumbleweed Cafe and Cracker Jack's in Broken Bow soon.
We have Harold on the line. Good morning, Harold.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good.
All right, very good. Here's Brent with your question.
Okay, Harold, on the movie Cars, all the characters, including the spectators, are automobiles. So to achieve a human-like quality, where did the animators put their eyes? Was it on their hood? The headlights were the characters' eyes. They were on the roof, or they were on the windshield? What do you think?
I'm pretty sure. Now, are we talking about the one from Radio Springs that we're talking about her?
Yeah, yeah. All the characters in the movie, of course, as you know, are automobiles. So for the majority of them, their eyes were positioned where in the movie? Were they on the windshield, on the roof, on the hood, or the headlights were the eyes?
I'm pretty sure on the windshield.
You would be
I'm pretty
correct.
sure.
They were, yes, sir. They were on the windshield. You got it. So we're going to put your name on a certificate that will get you a free food item at Cracker Jack Sports Bar and Grill. So when you can, just come on out and see us, and we'll have your certificate ready for you.
Okay.
Thanks, Harold.
Bye.
Bye. 7:42. All right, birthday today. Deb asked us to wish her sister-in-law, Sandy Eggleston of Oconto, a very happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Sandy.
Yeah, what a great gal. Sandy Eggleston, happy 30th birthday today.
Yes.
She's 30 again.
Uh-huh.
And looks just about 29.
I was going to say, yeah.
So happy birthday. All right. We'll be right back after these messages.
Thanks for starting your day with us.
It's gonna be a good day.
Every morning.
KCNI, KBBN Radio.
When the job is big, you need equipment you can count on. And K&K Backhoe's ready to roll. From septic system installation and pumping and lot grading, water and sewer lines, basement excavation, concrete removal, dozer work, dirt hauling, and snow removal, K&K Backhoe has the experience and equipment to get the job done right. Need materials? They offer mud rock, gravel, crushed concrete, and fill dirt. Whether you're starting a project or finishing one, call K&K Backhoe of Broken Bow today at 872-2547. That's 872-2547 for K&K Backhoe of Broken Bow.
Sun Valley Landscaping is bursting with beautiful, vibrant flowers and ready for all you gardeners. They love this time of year and can't wait to help you plan your gardens and flower beds. Their greenhouses are filled with healthy and gorgeous perennials, annuals, and garden vegetables. Sun Valley will pot your plants for you or take home one of their unique planters or already made hanging baskets. Open Monday through Friday 10 to 6, Saturday 10 to 5, and Sunday noon to 5. Sun Valley Landscaping, east of the Fire Hall on Highway 2 in Ansley.
There are many good reasons to pre-select your family memorial. During the month of June is one more good reason. Palmer Monuments After Memorial Day Sale. Go and see Palmer Monument today, and when you bring the coupon from the newspaper, receive additional savings off their already reduced prices. Their goal is to assist you in selecting a memorial that best fits your family needs, and they'll save you money too. During the After Memorial Day sale at Palmer Monument Company of Broken Bow and Lexington.
Are you squinting at the fine print or seeing the world through a fog? Cataracts could be the culprit. Factors like family history, diabetes, or smoking can heighten your risk. Don't let clouded vision steal your sight. At Malham Medical Center, they're ready to help. Schedule your appointment today and let them bring your world back into focus. Visit their website at malham.org for more information. Malham Medical Center, large enough to serve, small enough to care.
7:44, kind of dark out there right now, Brent. Looking out the window there, a little lighter than it was a few minutes ago, but some dark clouds out there. Maybe we'll go ahead and get some rain here this morning.
That would be okay.
Might want to get those headlights on out there. I did see a note here that mentions headlights to us, so yeah, have those on. Your car, if it's on automatic, may just turn on when it was as dark as it was there just a few moments ago. Pure Prairie League, Fallen In and Out of Love, Amy.
Ready?
1970s, and they had a whole series of albums with the same sort of art on the front of it and lots of good songs. If you haven't heard Pure Prey League ever or for a while, pull it out and play it. You won't regret it.
No, man, great harmonies.
Breakfast show recommendation.
There you go.
We're going to hear from Team Physical Therapy, Mary, and then we're also going to invite you to stay tuned because they'll be in the 8 o'clock hour as well.
Sounds good.
But here's a word from Mary.
Did you just finish your big landscape project but unable to stand up straight to enjoy it? Team Physical Therapy can help. 872-5111. Did you slide into second but unable to make it home due to a sprained ankle or pulled muscle? Call Team Physical Therapy, 872-5111, or check out one of our locations in Broken Bow, Burwell, Gothenburg, or Callaway. Don't let that back, neck, shoulder, or leg pain limit you. Give Team Physical Therapy a call, 872-5111.
7:52. Well, Broken Bow had its garage sales last weekend. Callaway, they always throw a big party when they have their chamber gathering for garage sales, and they invite you to take part this Saturday. You'll find 16 different garage sales on their map and bargains for everyone. Now, the maps can be picked up at True Value, Security First Bank, or the Callaway Market. And again, that's this Saturday. They also remind you of the Pioneer Picnic coming up later in June, June 26th through the 28th this year. Can't wait to see you all come back and have some fun. The parade theme for this year's Pioneer Days today is 250 years together. So today, 250 years together. Obvious theme with our birthday party for the United States of America.
Yes.
So the Chamber of Callaway inviting you to the citywide garage sale this Saturday.
Yeah.
All right, now you got us in the mood. Got us in the mood for some of that wonderful harmony type music that was released in the 70s. So let's get going here. Here's Poco. Thanks for getting us in the mood, by the way. Pretty dark out there again. and fitting it all together and kind of put on a segmented music show. But we are going to not do that today because we got some good things coming up. We have the remote from Sargent. We have team physical therapy coming in. We have Mark Stock to talk to. So we'll mix it up a little bit on
Sounds
the breakfast
good.
show. It's tempting to play Rose of Cimarron. Isn't that a good one, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, we're out of time this hour.
Okay.
So we'll come up with something next hour and a half.
Sounds good.
All right. You're taking off for Sargent after a while?
Yeah, a little bit in a few minutes here. Yeah, I
Okay.
think we'll do the remote in the 9 o'clock hour. So
You want to ask Lori and John Cox, if you see them, if they want me to play David Bowie's China Girl?
Trust me, I've been really hoping that I get to see them, because that's going to be one of my first questions. What if they have, especially John, if he has a song he'd like for you to play?
I actually got a nice text from him last week.
Did you?
Yeah, I
Well,
played
that's
the
good.
big block of Leonard Skinner last
Oh.
Friday, I think it
Yeah,
was.
and he liked that.
Yeah, he says that's the reason I have you on my favorites on his radio. So, hey, come on in, Jeff. You're welcome anytime.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I got a compliment from him, and I thought maybe I should go ahead and play China Girl for him this morning.
Really? Maybe that can be the lead-in to the remote.
I don't think that would be a very good idea.
Probably not.
He hates that song, I'm told. All these years, I thought he loved it.
Yeah.
Jeff Denson, how you doing?
I'm great. How about you?
Oh, we're doing good. We're doing good. We're going to take a little news break and come back and talk about whatever you want to talk about. It's your time.
That's perfect.
Yeah, because sometimes we get led astray, and sometimes our guests don't get to talk about what they want to talk about because we go down some rabbit hole.
I've never seen that happen.
No, we usually come back to reality.
Yeah, we try to get back to
All right, news is next here on The Breakfast Show.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
USA Radio News. I'm John Summers. Residents in much of Florida felt an earthquake which struck just off the western tip of Cuba in the Gulf Monday afternoon. It was a 6.1 magnitude at just 16 miles depth. At least 37 people are dead, 20,000 displaced after a magnitude 7.8 earthquake hit the Philippines. Janice Mackey-Freya reports the number of injured has risen to hundreds across 4 provinces. Dozens of buildings have collapsed or been damaged.
The region in the so-called Ring of Fire experiences hundreds of earthquakes every year. The challenge now, with widespread damage and thousands displaced, getting help to those who need it.
Iran and Israel have stopped attacking each other after intervention from President Trump. NBC's Meet the Press moderator Kristen Welker says President Trump agreed to another interview. From America's News Network, USA Radio News.
Maybe this is you too. There's enormous frustration right now with healthcare costs. It is amazing. Healthcare costs for families in the last 20 years have almost tripled, and it just keeps getting worse. All this to say, this is why MediShare is so in demand right now. People are looking for alternatives, and MediShare is proven you can save thousands of dollars a year and actually like it more. Over 1 million Americans are now part of healthcare sharing, and MediShare is the gold standard. It's trusted. It works. It's been helping people save money and have peace of mind now for 30 plus years. It's not some big impersonal thing either. It's a community of people like you helping each other. So yeah, if you're frustrated too, here's your chance to make a refreshing change. You'll notice the difference as soon as you call. They're easy to talk to. You can get a price within 2 minutes. Here is the number. Call 855-SHARE-40. That's 855-SHARE-40. 855-SHARE-40.
In Nebraska news, in a story released by NCN, military personnel and local emergency organizations completed a mass accident response exercise Saturday to prepare for potential large-scale emergencies ahead of an upcoming summer air show. The drill simulated an aircraft crash involving multiple casualties. It was designed to test joint emergency medical care, communication, and community coordination between the military installation and local agencies. Colonel Aaron Gray, the Offutt Air Force Base installation commander, says the training strengthens collective readiness to protect the surrounding community and visitors attending the upcoming Defenders of Freedom Air and Space show. The exercise included participation from community support organizations, including the American Red Cross and the USO, to fine-tune emergency plans. The air show is scheduled to take place at the base on August 8th and 9th. This has been a Nebraska News Update. I'm Jack Simpson reporting for Central Nebraska's news source.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
The San Antonio Spurs won at New York in Game 3 of the NBA Finals, 115-111. Victor Wembanyama with 32 points. The Knicks' lead in the series is 2-1 now. The Knicks will host Game 4 on Wednesday, but Game 5 will be played Saturday in San Antonio. The Knicks had won 13 in a row. Their last loss was over a month and a half ago in the first round of the playoffs at Atlanta. The Hawks gave Coach Quinn Snyder a multi-year contract extension. WNBA wins for New York, Las Vegas, and Indiana, which got a Caitlin Clark game-winning 3 to win at Washington 78-76. A judge in Texas gave Texas Tech quarterback Brendan Sorsby an injunction to play this season. He had been ineligible after gambling. The NCAA has already appealed. In Major League Baseball, the Yankees won in 10 innings at Cleveland 7-5. Tampa Bay 3-1 over Boston. Wins for Washington and San Diego.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. Sunshine mixed with clouds at times. Today, with daytime highs approaching 93. Southerly winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Chance of thunderstorms. Tonight, lows level off around 64. Partly cloudy skies. Daytime highs approaching 90. Tomorrow, bright sunshine expected. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
It's so much more than a furniture store. It's Chapin's Interiors on the south side of the square in Broken Bow. You'll find a stunning selection of home decor, jewelry, flooring, mattresses, and more, plus great fashions at Square One Boutique. Fashions to flooring. Chapin's Interiors in Broken Bow.
It is 5 minutes past the hour. It's pretty dark out there. Let's go outside with Jack Simpson and find out what it really feels like. Jack, what's it like out there?
Well, it's honestly not too bad this morning. 67, and yes, it is pretty dark out here as I don't see even a peak of blue in the sky, so mostly cloudy. Winds out of the west, 5 to 10, barometric pressure 29.99, and humidity 83%. Now, only a trace of precipitation in the last 24 hours with 95 hundredths of precip for the month, with a high yesterday of 74 and an overnight low of 60.
All right. Not a lot of wind?
Not too bad.
Not too bad. Check on the birds?
Yeah, they are getting big.
I noticed that yesterday. I was back there, and I thought, they can't keep growing and all fit in that nest.
Yeah.
We should probably put up an artificial nest and move a couple of them over.
Think we should put it in Brent's yard?
Hey, that's an idea. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Thanks for the idea.
You're welcome.
Right. All right, now 6 past the hour, and Jeff Denson is here from Team Physical Therapy. Jeff, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good to have you in.
It's great to be here.
Always a pleasure. Without going down a rabbit hole, let's start with what you wanted to talk about this morning.
Well, I introduced Lindsay McMean
yes.
last, and she is starting officially licensed and everything starting Thursday for appointments. So we're excited to get that going. We have just hired Emily Kalin, who was Emily Kimball from Callaway.
Okay.
Her and her husband, Court, are going to be moving to the Callaway area. She's been working as a physical therapist in Lexington, working with outpatient pediatrics and women's health, and obviously has an interest in rural and being here with us. So we'll be kind of expanding our women's health program between Callaway and Broken Bow with her services. She'll start July 1st, and we hope to have her scheduling appointments for that around that time.
I would say, let's put it in baseball terms because we're all baseball fans, you are hitting some home runs.
Yes. I've been very, very fortunate to have found a couple of really good people that are going to help expand areas of our practice.
And have roots
to
this area.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Yeah, we look to keep them around for a long time, we hope.
Yeah.
So
that's got to be comfortable for you to know that you've got people that are already familiar with the area and want to be here, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
and I think it solidifies our practice for in the Callaway area for a long period of time, in the Callaway Arnold area, and I'm excited about that. And then obviously adding Lindsay McMean allows us to continue to provide great services here in town. And then we'll be hopefully adding a few more people in the near future.
Just keep growing.
I feel like we've been running really thin as far as, we've been having to see lots of patients, and we got to get it spread out a little bit to where people feel that quality of care we feel like we're known for.
Yeah.
So.
Questions, Brent?
Let's see. How do we come out of the spring sports season going into the summer with area athletes? I know you deal with a lot of them.
Yeah, really good. Yeah, I think we got everybody pretty much returned back. Everybody's in that training program, getting in the weight room, getting ready for next season. And then everybody does lots of camps and then mixes in baseball and softball with that. So they're going to an amazing number of camps, and it's good, really good.
Yeah. So what about, let's see, other areas and aspects of life? I mean, we're in the gardening season, of course. I know a lot of people are out in the garden and doing a lot of bending and all of that.
Yep.
I'm sure you've seen some of that you've been working
Absolutely.
with.
Yeah. Yeah, it's quite a few people that just finally got all their garden completely in. Now it's just maintenance time, and that's a lot better than getting the whole thing in for their backs.
Yeah.
So,
do you do therapy on tomato plants themselves? Because the ones out back here, the wind's just been beating them up. Is there anything you can do to help there?
I do not.
Okay.
The last time I tried to grow some, I just grew vines and really no fruit. So if you overwater, pretty much you just get vines.
Don't you?
That's all I know about that.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be something if there was a physical therapy program for plants? Just imagine that.
There's some people
and there
that talk to
probably
their
is.
plants.
There probably
Yes.
is.
Oh, yeah.
Somehow, some way. Yeah. Hey, we've got people obviously out in the fields, and I was thinking about this the other day. Well, we went on vacation recently, and we had a long trip coming back home, and just the sit time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm talking about? I mean, you wouldn't think, oh, man, I might need to go get some help just because I've been sitting or whatever.
Yeah.
But that's true, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, those prolonged hours driving and obviously in equipment just are not good on the human body. You just have to get out and get moving and get everything moving again. It's when you jump out of the car and your first 3 steps are limping, it's not good.
Yeah.
You probably went a little too long.
Yeah.
So just make sure that you're getting out and taking some walks and just stay moving, because your joints need it, because it's not good just to sit in that many of hours.
It's tough. Cadence Feldman just got back from a trip to Spain with a student group, and she was talking about some of the layovers. So you're sitting, and then you get in a plane for 7 or 8 hours.
Yeah, I can't.
That's really tough on your back.
Yeah, I've never taken a plane ride much more than 3.5, and that would not be very much fun.
For a lot of reasons.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of close.
Yes.
And you can't move. And
Yeah.
But
and you get bored, and that's not good.
Sitting is something we all do too much of. Certainly in our trade, that's what we do all the time, and it does affect your back.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, just getting out and getting moving, stretch out a little bit, and that's really important. I was going to just mention one other thing. We have a lot of customers that have gone to kind of a higher deductible catastrophe healthcare plans, which is absolutely what's necessary. I mean, if you're a farmer or rancher and you're just trying to make sure that if something happens, that your health care doesn't affect your ranch or farm. And that's really good. But I just want everybody to know that if you have those high deductible plans, we do have the ability to do private pay at our clinic. So you can come in. We won't bill it to insurance because you're not going to meet your deductible, but it's a very affordable. We pay at the time of service, and we try to make sure that there's a break at that time of service, so a little less cost and hopefully get people the care they need. So if you're struggling with your health insurance and feel like it's not doing anything for you, and that's fine. I mean, that's high deductible plans are what we have to go to, obviously, for the cost of healthcare currently. But just realize all of our clinics does private pay.
Okay.
It's a minimal fee and compared to what it would cost for a full rehab type thing. So, and if you have something that's lingering on, back, spine, neck issues, just drop in. Let us take a look. We'll tell you up front what it costs, and it'll get you the health care that you need without obviously breaking the bank.
And without surprises.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, and it's just right up front. And so I just want those that have some high deductible plans to realize there's options to get in. Don't let something linger on and lead into a surgery when we can get something taken care of, get you moving like you're supposed to, and get you exercises or things that you might need to just maintain where you're at.
Okay, I'm glad you brought that up. That's really important, because people will tend to go, well,
can't afford it.
Deductible. I can't really go in. Well, you really need to go in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because otherwise, you might really be in the box.
Absolutely. Yeah, and then we want to work with the people to make sure that they can get the quality of care that they need and be at the price they need to be at. So.
Okay. All right. Very good. I was thinking about how we can test our blood pressure without using the machine itself.
Oh.
Yeah. I want to try it on Jeff. Okay. Jeff, have you got your property tax assessment?
I have. I did. Yes.
How'd that go for you?
Well, it's not great.
Well, your face is about as red as your shirt.
Yes. I think all businesses and anybody that owns a house or ground in this area, yes.
Yeah, across the country, I think.
Yes. Yeah, I think it's
yeah, I think your blood pressure went up slightly.
I'd say slightly, yes.
And mine went up really a lot, too, when I opened that envelope.
Yes. Yeah.
But you're going to try to make it so people take care of their health, even if they have a high deductible. I'm glad you brought that up, because otherwise you end up kind of in a bad space.
Well, I just feel like in the last 5 to 10 years, there's a large push to stay away from the healthcare system, and that's nationally. I just think there has been a trust factor, and there's been a cost factor that is limiting, and I feel like anything that we can do as healthcare providers to make sure that doesn't occur, because prevention is some of the best, obviously, medicine available. If you don't allow things to become bigger problems, you're going to be in way better shape later on in life.
Yeah.
So
well said. Jeff Denson, Team Physical Therapy, thanks for coming in.
Absolutely. Thank you, guys.
Good to see you again.
Have a great day.
Have a great rest of your summer.
Try to go get my blood pressure back down.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to cause any, cardiac arrest thing or anything like that. We'll take a timeout.
Looking for a fresh start in a place you'll love to call home? Broken Bow Housing Authority has one-bedroom apartments available at Custer Heights. Enjoy easy living with no utilities, snow removal, or lawn care to worry about. Need more space? Choose from 2 to 5 bedroom homes with tenants responsible for snow removal and lawn care. Income limits do apply. Visit BrokenBowHousingAuthority.com to apply online today. Don't wait. Contact Broken Bow Housing Authority and open the door to your next home.
Cattlemen, spring is here and things are starting to green up. But alongside the good green like pasture grass and trees come the bad greens, musk thistles, mullenweed, buckbrush, and other weeds. Let Aero Aviation help you get the bad green under control this spring. They use the latest in aircraft and GPS technology and crop protection products while keeping the good green in your pocket. Call Casey, Melissa, or Kim today and schedule spring spraying with Aero Aviation, 872-5113.
Around here, diesel pickups and trucks aren't just vehicles, they're livelihoods. Feeding cattle, hauling equipment, pulling trailers, getting families where they need to go. When something breaks down, you need answers. And Power Solutions LLC has the kind of work ethic that this country was built on. No fluff, no games, honest diagnostics, and repairs. Give Power Solutions LLC a call, 308-872-5522, or stop out 2 miles east of Broken Bow, Nebraska on Highway 2.
8:18 is your time. You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
I'm walking down the street like Lucky LaRue. Got my hand in my pocket, thinking about you. I ain't a hurting nobody. I ain't a hurting no one.
KBBN Radio.
I love it.
Hey everyone, this is Ryan
and Tiffany from RTA's Hardware.
Right now is a great time to download the Ace Rewards app.
Dad wanted to do something special for our customers, so we're giving away a $200 shopping spree.
Getting entered is easy. Download the Ace app, sign in with your Ace Rewards, and enjoy.
If you don't have an account, you can sign up right in the app.
Whether if you're new to the app or not, you can still win the $200.
We'll draw the winner soon, so don't put it off.
Thank you for shopping local and supporting RTA's Hardware.
Come see us on South C Street in Broken Bow soon.
Wait, stop. This is not a drill. Gateway Motors just triggered a vehicle alert you need to hear. Select Chevrolet Equinoxes, Trax, Trailblazers, Nissan Altimas, Jeep Compass, and Toyota Camrys are all part of one exclusive promotion. Just $299 down, $299 a month with approved credit, and every one of them is tagged with the Gateway Motors Lifetime Powertrain Limited Warranty. There are only 10 vehicles available. When they're gone, they're gone. Look for the vehicles with the green dot on the windshield. That's how you know they're part of the deal. Get to Gateway Motors in Broken Bow. This is only while supplies last.
The temps are rising and the sun is showing its strength. Protect yourself with sun care savings at Varney Pharmacy. Like CeraVe sunscreen lotions between 30 and 50 SPF, $13.99, or $17.99 for the bigger two. Coppertone lotions and sprays in 50 SPF are $9.99. Or go with the Leader brand spray or lotion in 30 SPF at $7.99. They also have lip balms and aloe vera on hand for when you get a little too much sun. Visit Varney Pharmacy in downtown Broken Bow and stay sun protected.
Well, good Tuesday morning, everybody. Mark Stock here with Big Iron Auction Company, and today we're going to sell some land in Missouri. 11 o'clock this morning, Texas County, Missouri will be selling 62 acres. This is wooded area. It's perfect for a building site. There's excellent hunting and recreation opportunities. And also today, we have a lot in Branson, Missouri that will be sold. This is all out of our Sedalia, Missouri location. Go to the Big Iron website for the details. Then this afternoon at 1 o'clock, we have a breeding stock sale. If you're in the market for some first calf heifer pairs, second and third calf pairs, there's even some black and black baldy pairs selling. We've got several packages here of some commercial fall bred cows. Go to the Big Iron website. 1 o'clock today, livestock is being sold. And then on Wednesday, June the 10th, over 1,020 items we're selling from over 100 different sellers. We have got a wide selection of good quality equipment. Omaha Public Power District, Elkhorn, Nebraska, has items, as does Metro Landscape Materials and Recycling of Omaha, Nebraska. Marvin Whitney Organic Farm Retirement Sale, Kensington, Kansas. Yonda Repair Service and Supply, their estate sale in Wilson, Kansas. We have the Francis Peed Retirement Sale, Williamsburg, Kansas. We also have the Johnson Tool and Die Retirement Sale, Columbus, Nebraska. A super big sale in Oxford, Nebraska for the Leslie H. Bruntz Estate, over 100 items selling. Silver Logistics LLC from Midland, Texas will sell a 2024 Tempty Super Hopper Tri-Axle Grain Trailer. They have a 2023 Wilson Tri-Axle. They have 5 grain trailers altogether that will sell here on the Wednesday Big Iron Auction. And then on Thursday, June the 11th, Stephen and Georgia Sefton, their sale will feature some late model John Deere equipment, combines, tractors, sprayers. It's a big one. And if you don't find what you're looking for, there's next week, June 16th, a big no reserve dealer auction in Hamilton, Illinois. One of their featured sellers is Hoover Rentals, so check those items out. On Wednesday, June the 17th, another big sale featuring over 1,000 items. The Walter and Brett Niebling sale in Highland, Kansas is one of the featured sellers. The Lee and Nevelyn Selmont Farm Retirement Sale in Medford, Oklahoma features some late model equipment, including a pair of 2020 year model John Deere 9370R four-wheel drive tractors. Also on the 17th of June, the Jensen Cattle Corporation Estate by White River, South Dakota. 43 items selling on their sale. And Limitless Construction LLC from Albion, Nebraska. They have a 2021 International LT625 tandem axle day cab semi-truck tractor with only 89,000 miles. They also have a 2022 53-foot tandem axle drop deck trailer. And then on Thursday, June the 18th, it's the Nordenstrom Farm Retirement Sale by Isanti, Minnesota. 93 items will sell. John Deere combines, four-wheel drive and mechanical front tractors. Just a super clean lineup of machinery selling on Thursday, June the 18th. And then on Friday, June the 19th, the Gary and Lisa Nelson Retirement Sale in Illinois will feature 68 items. There's a 2019 year model John Deere S770 combine, a 2020 John Deere 83 45R mechanical front, a Kenworth T800 semi-truck tractor, a 1997 year model, and the list goes on and on. If you're looking for good quality farm and construction equipment, please check out the Big Iron website for these outstanding retirement sales and estate sales coming up here in the next couple weeks. And we're not done. We've got auctions being scheduled now for July and into August. And if you've got equipment or land you would like to sell, it starts with the phone call, folks, to 402-276-2077 or toll free 1-800-WE-SELL-8. We appreciate your business. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mark Stock. J.J. Cale's City Girls here on The Breakfast Show on this Tuesday. Yet to come in the 9 o'clock hour, the Sergeant Fair Chokecherry Jamboree live remote. We're going to be talking about the alumni celebration as well. And Christy and Mr. Brent Apperson are on their way to Sargent to find out more details for us here in the 9 o'clock hour. This Sunday, Dawson County Raceway gets back at it, fighting a little weather last weekend, so they're ready to go. Probably stacked up with cars that want to race, so get ready for a night of racing this Sunday at the Dawson County Raceway. They got rained out last week, but they are ready to go this week. They were unable to do the kids' bike giveaway night last week, so they're doing that this Sunday. So they'll be giving away some bicycles to the kids. Hot laps start at 5. Green flag drops at 6. Classes that will be racing include modified, Northern Sports Mods, Stock Car, Hobby Stock, Sports Compact, and Warriors. And you can see their full schedule on their Facebook page, Dawson County Raceway. General admission prices for the grandstands, ages 16 and up, $20. Ages 6 through 15, only $10. 5 and under are free. And by the way, the age 6 through 15 and 5 and under all get, if you get a ticket for a youngster, you also get a hot dog or a hamburger along with that from that wonderful concession stand. Pop's promotion, working hard this season to bring the excitement of racing to Lexington, so be listening each race week as they'll be giving away tickets. We'll do that right now. If you'd like to go to the races this Sunday, call 872-2801. Leave us your name or names, 2 tickets. We'll give away 2 tickets, and there'll be a will call ticket so you can pick them up at the gate. Give us a call if you like. Call us at 872-2801.
Life's better when you're under our roof because we can help you choose insurance to help protect what matters most. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family could have the help they need to continue to pursue their dreams. Contact Justin at the Justin Thompson Agency at 872-5252 today.
American Family Insurance.
Products not available in all states. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Did you know that Melham Clinic is now offering the convenience of a morning walk-in clinic for your non-emergent yet time-sensitive medical needs? Have a child who needs to be seen before school or daycare? Do you need to get your Department of Transportation physical to get back on the road? They're there for you because they know life is hectic enough and they want to give you a head start to your day. The Melham Walk-In Clinic is offered Monday through Friday between 7:30 a.m. and 9 a.m., and there is no need to call or to make an appointment at Melham Clinic in Broken Bow.
Dads like to be comfortable. It doesn't matter if they're working out, working on a project, or relaxing. Right now, save 25% off regular priced apparel, shoes, and hats for Father's Day at Geared for Sports. They have a great variety of athletic and sportswear, from Husker fan gear to local teams or the new Skechers brand shoes. Dad will love the selection at Geared for Sports. Or let him do the shopping and get a gift certificate. Open Monday through Friday 10 to 6 and Saturday 10 to 4. Geared for Sports on the Square in downtown Broken Bow.
8:35, a little lighter now than it was earlier. We've had some dark clouds on and off here this morning. Haven't been out since 7 o'clock, so I can't tell you if we've gotten any rain or not. It really doesn't look like it, at least here at the studios just west of Broken Bow on Highway 2. We always like to talk about having a checkup. We were just talking with Jeff Denson about taking care of our physical needs, maybe limbering up a little bit, maybe taking care of that back, getting a treatment to get us through the days. And sometimes we just want to go in for a general checkup, our annual checkup at the doctor, the eye test, the dentist, and so forth. But sometimes we forget about a hearing test. One of the most important senses that we have, sometimes we ignore until we can't hear anymore. And the way to take care of that is go in and have a hearing test here at Nebraska Land Hearing. Roxanne is here in Broken Bow, and she'll work with you any budget. If you need hearing aids, she won't break the bank. She wants to help you out so you can enjoy hearing your loved ones and watching a good movie, whatever the case may be. Now, Roxanne has proudly served the Broken Bow area from the same trusted location for over 10 years now. And she's been in this industry for over 35 years and has received multiple Best of Best awards for her services. She offers top-quality, state-of-the-art hearing technology, including rechargeable hearing aids, no batteries to mess with. She also provides free evaluations, free office calls, extended warranties, and discounts for both new and returning patients. Don't drive out of town. It's right here in Custer County. 308-384-3852. Set up an appointment today for an expert to take care of your hearing. 308-384-3852, right inside the Broken Bow Chamber of Commerce building on the east side of the square in Broken Bow. Now, we mentioned earlier that we'll be, just a moment ago actually, that we'll be getting more details on the Sergeant Fair this morning as we're doing a live remote from there. But let's talk a little bit about some of the activities in general here, and then they'll detail them for us a little bit later on. First of all, bring your lawn chair for all the city park events in Sargent, because they have lots of things going on that wonderful city park they have with the amphitheater there, and you can sit and take part and enjoy. On Friday, this Friday, June 12th, they'll have a hamburger feed at 5:30, sponsored by the Sargent Pool Committee. They'll have Nebraska pedal pullers at 6 o'clock. The River City Carnival opens up. All rides are free. That's right, free. And they're going to have bingo at 8 o'clock, music provided by K-Bear Radio. On Saturday, they're going to have a parade lineup at 9 at the ball field. And if you'd like to take part, they'd love to have a big, long parade this year and help them out, because they want to celebrate the 250th birthday of the United States of America. All day Saturday, they're going to have the carnival going. They're going to have activities in the park. Again, bring that lawn chair. They're going to have jam in the park and a beer garden featuring the Innocents on Saturday night. Sunday, they continue with yoga in the park. They're going to have coffee, church, music in the park, and the list goes on and on. Pancake feed, kids bounce houses and tropical snow truck. And, of course, on Sunday at high noon, the kids bounce houses and tropical snow truck, and also at high noon, the pit spitting contest. Yeah, that's one of the main events at the Sargent Fair and Choke Cherry Jamboree. Good to have you along. Here's the Turnpike Troubadours with Gin, Smoke, and Lies on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Felicia is here from off Broadway. Good morning, young lady.
Good morning.
It's good to have you in the studio.
Good to be here.
Well, just to know that you're around is a good feeling, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
I'm going to kind of expose you. You've had a little hearing issue, a middle ear something?
Double middle ear infection.
And it affects your throat.
It started in my right ear, went to my left ear, and all the way down my throat. I was miserable for a solid 7 days.
Oh, my gosh.
Painful.
Painful, and, oh, man.
Yeah.
That's something that you don't need, period, but when it hurts, it's even worse. So I'm glad you're feeling better.
Yeah, me too. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't lay down. I couldn't bend over. It was horrible.
Gosh. Oh, happy June.
Yes, yay.
and I'm sure that the staff at Off Broadway kept things going while you were out due to that.
Well, I was still there.
Oh, you worked.
I still worked.
I should have known. As the song goes, I should have known it. Yeah. So you're still there, even though you're not feeling good. Staff's still sticking in there with you.
Yes.
Because you guys are busy. It's a busy time of year. June, you've got a lot of things going on. I know you'd like to have things for the folks to enjoy in the facility or out of the facility. You want to kind of talk a little bit about what's going on?
Yeah, actually, we're pretty excited. On the 18th at 2 p.m., we're going to do another volleyball tournament with Grandview.
Okay.
So we're pretty excited about that. And then on the 23rd, Robin is doing a 4th of July wreath craft at 2 p.m. on the 23rd, and that is open to the public.
Okay. Now, the volleyball with Grandview am I thinking correctly, this is the balloon volleyball?
Yes.
Okay, that's fun.
They love it.
I mean, even any age loves to play and bounce a balloon around, right?
Yes, it is so much fun. We're pretty excited.
Yeah. I happened to be there one day when they were upstairs they were bouncing the balloon around. I actually took part. It was a lot of fun.
It is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's when again, the 18th?
18th, yes.
Yeah, okay.
The 18th at 2 p.m.
All right. And then the other event is open to the public. That's a wreath?
Yes, the 4th of July hanging decor wreath.
Okay.
On the 23rd at 2 p.m.
All right. Very good. So that's just a couple things. Of course, the kitchen keeps churning out good meals for your folks, and you've got the ice cream going. What about availability? Because last we talked to you, you were kind of filling up.
Yeah, and we are. We just had somebody move in over the weekend. We did actually have somebody that had to go to a higher level of care that was in a 2-bedroom.
Oh.
We do have a waiting list on that. We've contacted a couple of people, and they're not quite ready yet. So if you are interested in a 2-bedroom, they go pretty quickly. Yeah. Just call us and let us know and come take a look. We are ripping out the carpet this week and repainting, and they just moved out on Saturday, so we are already in the process of doing that. So I'm assuming by next week it should be available.
Well, that's something maybe we should talk a little bit about, because when somebody does move out for whatever reason, and I assume almost always, unless they've been there a very short period of time, you really spruce things up for the next resident.
Yeah, we always do. We always repaint. If the carpet needs redone, we definitely put in the new carpet. We're pretty excited. We have a really good crew that's been helping us do all of that. So.
Okay, all right. Let's talk a little bit about the different levels, because you've kind of changed things up a little bit in a few months ago, where you decided, hey, we're going to have different options for people to select from depending on their needs, right?
Yeah, so we have a package that's kind of like just an independent living, and that's at a very low rate. If you want to add meals to that, it's a little bit more. The independent does come with the emergency pendant packet and housekeeping, so that is part of the package, and of course that comes with Wi-Fi and cable and all the activities. And then then we have the assisted living, and even the assisted living has different levels of care as well, depending if you need help getting dressed or taking a bath or, just those little odds and ends. And so if that's something you're interested in looking at, I would love to share that with you and show you the rooms.
You bet. Come take a tour.
Yeah.
Take a look around.
Mm-hmm.
And you're usually the person who gives the tour.
Yes.
So probably best to call and ask for you and set something up.
Yeah, that way, I'm not busy. I mean, anybody can give a tour, but I know all the answers. I mean, a lot of the other ones do, but just in case, like when it comes to insurance or long-term care or anything like that, I have all the answers for that. So.
Okay. Let's talk about insurance without too much detail because it's complicated sometimes, and I know you've gotten yourself up full speed ahead on the insurance. I think sometimes there's a disconnect in people's minds anyway, is how insurance can work with off-Broadway.
Right. So a lot of people don't realize that they have a long-term care insurance package and they think that's just for nursing home.
Right.
But a lot of them, it depends on each package, of course. Some of them need 2 of your daily living needs, like whether it be dressing or bathing, stuff like that. We can still qualify you. Sometimes it can be a long process, but just know that we are able to take that, and we do take Medicaid as well.
Yeah.
And that's something a lot of people don't realize. And so, it can be a little bit expensive, moving into a facility, but we do accept Medicaid and we do accept long-term care insurance.
And so you can kind of go over that. Let's say they can utilize Medicaid. You can kind of sit down with them and show them what that covers and kind of go over that with them so there's no surprises along the way.
Right. And for our med waivers, we definitely do help with. So we don't actually get to say what you would pay. That's kind of Medicaid will decide on what they pay and what you pay.
Okay.
But we do help with body wash, shampoo, laundry soap. That is something, and toilet paper. Those are the things that we will take care of as you live there. So those are things that you don't have to worry about. And again, that comes with food, activities, cable, Wi-Fi, all of those things.
Okay.
So.
All right. Before we let you go, I know that, think back to COVID and think about today and how the flow of employment has changed. For a while, you couldn't find anybody to work in a lot of different industries, but especially in the adult care field, which was very challenging for facilities like yours.
Yes.
And it's gotten better, but I've got a feeling you're probably still looking for a few select good people in certain areas.
Yeah, we did just hire a few people. We're really looking for a cook. We have a lot of people that want to be servers, but if you love cooking, we would love to have you on our crew. Those are one of the big things that we are looking at. And I do some marketing. Suzanne Glindy, she used to be an administrator there actually, like 6 or 7 years ago. She actually hired me on, and she came back and she's doing some marketing on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So we are kind of looking for somebody who's willing to do marketing. So if that's something that you're interested in, we'd love to have you.
Okay. All right. Felicia, did we talk about everything you wanted to talk about today?
I think so, yeah.
Well, I hope you get completely better.
Me too.
Sounds like you're on the way to being healthier, but take care of yourself.
I'm trying.
So you can come back and see us again soon.
Yes.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
We'll take time out with these words.
The temps are rising and the sun is showing its strength. Protect yourself with sun care savings at Varney Pharmacy. Like CeraVe sunscreen lotions between 30 and 50 SPF, $13.99, or $17.99 for the bigger two. Copper tone lotions and sprays in 50 SPF are $9.99. Or go with the Leader brand spray or lotion in 30 SPF at $7.99. They also have lip balms and aloe vera on hand for when you get a little too much sun. Visit Varney Pharmacy in downtown Broken Bow and stay sun protected.
Drivers and farmers need a DOT physical? Thompson Chiropractic has you covered. At Thompson Chiropractic in Broken Bow, Dr. Riley Thompson provides certified DOT physicals to keep you moving safely and confidently. Some call it a CDL physical or a med card. Whatever you call it, Thompson Chiropractic handles it with professional, hassle-free care. When it's time for your next DOT physical, remember Thompson Chiropractic in Broken Bow, your dependable stop for DOT exams.
Looking for a place to call home? Let the friendly team at Custer Federal State Bank help you open the right door. Whether you're buying your first house, upgrading for more space, or refinancing for a better rate, Custer Federal offers competitive mortgage loans with local decision making and personal service you can trust. No call centers, no runaround, just neighbors helping neighbors. Stop by today or give me, Katrina Sharon, a call to get pre-qualified and start your home journey with confidence. Custer Federal State Bank, financing homes, building communities. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, subject to credit approval, NMLS 1619397.
8:55 is the time here on the Breakfast Show. Sun is starting to make its way through the clouds now as I look outside, so going to warm up, and we'll watch the weather for you today. There's some chances out there in different portions of the listening area where there could be some weather pop up again, maybe like yesterday, so we'll watch that for you. Wanted to talk a little bit about Exchange 2, the Exchange 2 in downtown Broken Bow. Now, as Americans celebrating our 250th birthday of the nation, we went through lots of different times and lots of different clothing styles and lots of different times where people could or could not afford clothes. And new clothes these days, new shirts, new pants, ladies' outfits, ladies' trousers. Trousers is an old-fashioned word, isn't it? Ladies' pants are all kind of expensive. And if you want to maybe save a little money and still be stylish, right now the Exchange 2 can offer all of that. In fact, they do all the time. If you're looking for stylish finds at affordable prices, stop by the Exchange 2 in Broken Bow for women's, children's, and men's clothing, shoes, accessories, and more. And you never know what kind of treasures you're going to find at Exchange 2. They feature the trendy styles, name brands, and new items hitting the shelves daily. And they always have something there new to check out. So be sure and follow the Exchange 2 on Facebook and see featured items, new arrivals, and store updates. And you can save some money and look great. We'll be right back.
Your plans are officially set for June 13th. You're going to be in Broken Bow for the Custer County Demolition Derby. Come witness a smashing good time to the tune of a $10,000 purse. Classes include limited weld, mod light, pure stock, BS compacts, and even power wheels. Adults get in for $20, kids are $10, or get a pit pass for $30. This is a double point event, so you know the drivers are going to go hard. After the action, stick around for country music from the Kyle Saylor Band, along with food, beer, and drinks. It's all June 13th in Broken Bow, starting at 7.
Big diesel trucks and pickups equal hard work resulting in needed diesel repairs. And at Power Solutions LLC in Broken Bow, Nebraska, that's what they do. They work on diesel pickups and heavy-duty semis. From diagnostics, engine repair, maintenance, DOT inspections, brakes, oil changes, electrical problems, they work on it. They know downtime costs money, so they get you back on the road running without the runaround. Call Power Solutions LLC at 308-872-5522 or stop by 2 miles east of Broken Bow today.
It's summer in Nebraska, and that means Agland ATV's customers are eager to get outside, chase new adventures, and make the most of longer days, making it the perfect time to fuel excitement with the new off-road vehicle. Agland ATV has the Polaris machines that are built to power through dusty trails, tackle summer tasks, and take you on those spontaneous weekend escapes. So get out now to enjoy every moment of the season, off-road, with Agland ATV, West Highway 2, Broken Bow. Driver must be at least 16 years old with a valid driver's license to operate. Read, understand, and follow your owner's manual. All riders should take a safety training course.
At BD, they're all about advancing the world of health. You may not see their name every day, but chances are their medical technology is helping patients and healthcare workers all around you. From safer devices to smarter solutions, they are committed to making healthcare better, safer, and easier. Because at BD, it's not just about technology, it's about people and helping everyone live healthier lives. BD, advancing the world of health together.
8:59 is your time. It's concert ticket time. Tune into the Breakfast Show Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of this week. So tomorrow, Thursday and Friday, each day we'll be giving away a pair of tickets each to Nebraska Land Days concerts coming up later this month. No sign-ups, no drawings, no registrations, just good old-fashioned radio station call-in prize. And so we'll be giving the tickets away to the shows. Treaty Oak Revival with special guest 49 Winchester and the Wilder Blue on Friday, June 26th. On Saturday, June 27th, Zach Top with special guest Diamond Rio and Spencer Hatcher. So this is all coming up tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. Your chance to win tickets to those wonderful concerts. We'll take a time out. Back with news.
And action!
It's Dave and Brent getting the action started on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show on KCNI KBBN.
Hello, I'm Chris Smith of the Palmer Monument Company. You already know about the advantages of pre-selecting your family memorial. Now there's yet another good reason to come and see us today. For the entire month of June, with a coupon from the newspaper, you'll receive additional savings off our already sale prices. We'll assist you in selecting the stone, the inscription, and the artwork, and we'll save you money too. Come see us during the After Memorial Day sale at the Palmer Monument Company in Broken Bow and Lexington.
A care model rooted in 5 basic values: dignity, respect, patience, charity, and trust. That's Quality Senior Villages in Broken Bow. Stop by or visit QualitySeniorVillages.com to learn about their commitment to their residents and current openings.
No matter the season, having the right bank makes all the difference. At Burning Bank, we offer the tools and support you need. From checking and savings to personalized service you can count on. We are here to help you manage today and plan for tomorrow. Stop by our Broken Bow location and see how we can help you move forward with confidence. Burning Bank, build, grow, thrive. Member FDIC.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
USA Radio News. I'm John Summers. Federal prosecutors accuse California of blocking access to its voter rolls. NASA's ready to reveal the astronauts who conduct the Artemis 3 mission. The big announcement happens this morning at Johnson Space Center in Houston, 11 o'clock Eastern. New Jersey Governor Mikey Sherrill said she's finally gotten into Delaney Hall. President Trump formally nominated acting Attorney General Todd Blanche to take over the role permanently. An annual report released Monday says the well-being of children in the U.S. is declining. Apple is rebranding Siri. Here's reporter Matt Mattinson.
During its Worldwide Developers Conference, the tech giant unveiled Siri AI, which uses Apple Intelligence. The features include a more conversational experience with the system, which also allows users to adjust voice expression.
From America's News Network, USA Radio News.
This is Denny Gillum, host of Frontlines of Freedom, here to tell you about an amazing new book, The Miracle Man, written by a good friend of mine. It's a remarkable, true account of faith, healing, and restoration in the face of impossible odds. Through a harrowing series of events and miraculous answers to prayer, Bill receives a donor's heart with only hours left to live. His rapid recovery and return to normal life is a story that shows God's power to heal and his faithfulness in answering prayers. The Miracle Man is available online through Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and other booksellers.
Lisa Wolf here to tell you about our newest website for old-time radio lovers. It's 100radioshows.com. At this site, there are 5 old-time radio shows waiting for you to download free as our gift to you. And be sure to browse the additional 700 old-time radio shows available to you for 70% off by using the promo code RADIO at checkout. This is a limited-time offer, so log on to 100radioshows.com. That's 100radioshows.com.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
The San Antonio Spurs won at New York in Game 3 of the NBA Finals, 115-111. Victor Wembanyama with 32 points. The Knicks' lead in the series is 2-1 now. The Knicks will host Game 4 on Wednesday, but Game 5 will be played Saturday in San Antonio. The Knicks had won 13 in a row. Their last loss was over a month and a half ago in the first round of the playoffs at Atlanta. The Hawks gave Coach Quinn Snyder a multi-year contract extension. WNBA wins for New York, Las Vegas, and Indiana, which got a Caitlin Clark game-winning three to win at Washington 78-76. A judge in Texas gave Texas Tech quarterback Brendan Sorsby an injunction to play this season. He had been ineligible after gambling. The NCAA has already appealed. In Major League Baseball, the Yankees won in 10 innings at Cleveland 7-5. Tampa Bay 3-1 over Boston. Wins for Washington and San Diego.
Here's your weatherology forecast. Mainly clear skies today with daytime highs approaching 93. Southerly winds 10 to 20 miles per hour. Chance of thunderstorms tonight, lows level off around 64. Partly cloudy skies. Highs around 90. Tomorrow, bright sunshine expected. Mainly sunny skies Thursday with daytime highs approaching 80. 89 Friday. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Your health close to home. The Callaway District Hospital and medical clinics are committed to bringing high-quality care right to the community, where compassion meets advanced care, because your health matters right here at home. The Callaway District Hospital.
It is 9:05. Our temperature right now up to 72 degrees under a mostly cloudy sky. Sun is peeking through off and on now. Winds are not a factor right now. Barometric pressure at 2994 and falling. Humidity at 73%. High temperature yesterday, 74 with an overnight low of 60. A trace of precipitation in the rain gauge this morning from a few sprinkles yesterday and early this morning. We're at 95 hundredths for the month.
Summer fencing or water projects on your to-do list? Moline Seed and Fence has the inventory and expertise to help get the job done right. With a large selection of posts, wire, and fencing supplies, they can help with a simple repair to a complete fence installation. Need water solutions? They carry a wide selection of poly tanks, Bowman tanks, tire tanks, and the parts to keep them running. For all your summer ranching needs, call Moline Seed and Fence at 308-529-0781 or see MolineSeedandFence.com. Locations in Gothenburg and Thetford, with Broken Bow coming soon.
At BD, they are driving healthcare forward. Every day, their innovations help doctors diagnose faster.
on the Breakfast Show. Sargent will be highlighted soon. Live remote coming up here this morning from Sargent. Stay tuned.
Lashley Land and Recreational Brokers are proud to offer the Paramount Valley Ranch. This 12,979-acre ranch has good cross fencing and is well watered with over 60 tanks on pipeline. This ranch has over 1,000 acres of wet meadow for winter feed, allowing for large-scale cattle production on a year-round basis. Located just 30 minutes south of Ainsworth, this ranch is in a great location with excellent groundwater and an average of 20 to 24 inches of rain per year. Call me, April Good, and check it out on LashleyLand.com.
It's 10 minutes past the hour of 9 o'clock. Birthdays today. If you're celebrating a birthday along with Sandy Eggleston, you're celebrating with Dean Felber, age 59 today. Basis for Hootie and the Blowfish.
570. AuctionTime.com. Local expertise, worldwide buyers.
9:15. Let's go to Sargent with Brent Apperson. Brent?
All right, Dave, thank you very much. Good morning, everybody. And yes, welcome live to Sargent, Nebraska, where coming up this weekend, they will be celebrating the Sargent Fair and Chokecherry Jamboree. And we have some wonderful folks to visit with us here this morning to get you up to date with everything that's going to be happening this weekend, and certainly extend a warm personal invitation to come out and join them here at the Sargent Fair and Chokecherry Jamboree coming up Friday through Sunday. Before we start talking about the celebration, I want to take just a couple of minutes here and thank the amazing businesses around the Sargent area who are sponsoring our remote this morning so that we can inform you as to what's going to be happening this coming weekend. I want to say thanks to Trotter's Woe and Go and Trotter Fertilizer. They welcome you to Sargent. Stop in for drinks, ice, and all your convenience needs while you're here celebrating this weekend. Of course, the Forget-Me-Not shop wishing everyone a fun-filled Chokecherry Jamboree weekend. Sargent Pack, quality meat processing, and proud supporters of the Sargent community. Custer Public Power District, always happy to support the communities in which they serve. The Sargent Fair Board, working year-round to bring you a fun-filled weekend and a free carnival for the whole family this year. We'll find out more about that. Also, we say thanks to Roberts Chiropractic, your hometown chiropractic clinic, proud to support the Chokecherry Jamboree. Louie's Body Shop, your complete auto body and collision repair source for over 60 years. Also want to say thanks to the Sargent Corner Market, fresh meats, fresh produce, and hometown service every day. The Rescue Bar, proud supporters of the Chokecherry Jamboree. Stop in and support the FBLA students raising funds for nationals. Also, Hermsmeyer Agronomy with Monty Hermsmeyer, your area Pioneer Seed dealer. And then the place that we are set up here today, Modern Movement, Massage, and Complementary Therapy. Experience deep relaxation with saltwater float therapy, and we hope to find out more about that as we go through the next half hour. Valley County Health System, providing quality health care close to home with clinics in Ord, Loop City, Burwell, and Sargent. Getting the care you need has never been easier. Thanks to Sargent Tire, your hometown source for tires, alignments, oil changes, and more. 4W Delaney Farms and the Ritz Cafe. Cool off with their delicious ice cream nachos during the Chokecherry Jamboree. Open regular hours. First National Bank in Sargent, your hometown bank, wishing everyone a great Chokecherry Jamboree weekend. Don't forget the convenient ATM at Trotter's as well as you're here for the weekend. And we say thanks to Sargent Insurance, protecting what matters most, and wishing everyone a safe and enjoyable weekend in Sargent. Man, what a great list of businesses supporting this event and helping us inform you about it as we get ready for the event this weekend. And we've got someone here with us right now to help us fill in as to everything that's going on. Introduce yourself. We kind of got to know each other just a couple of minutes ago, but introduce yourself, if you would, to our listeners.
Yes, I'm Kyla Stefka. I am the Fair Board President here in Sargent, and again, we could not do it with any of those sponsors, so we are so grateful to have such a supportive community. I have a whole crew, and we're all busy as usual this week, running around, but yeah, it's great to take a minute and talk to you and promote our big event.
Yeah, well, we appreciate you being here to do just that. Before we get into the list of events so that people know what's going on and when everything's going to take place, talk a little bit about the preparation for this, because I don't think, I mean, for those of us who aren't involved in the preparation, I don't think we understand the time and the volunteer effort it takes to make it a very special weekend.
It does. It takes a lot. This is only the second year this whole new board has kind of run things. So last year was trial by fire, and we pulled it off. And so this year we had a whole year to prepare, and you really need it. A lot of these vendors and things in the carnival, they all have to be booked about a year ahead. Or more. So it's pretty intense how much you have to actually show up and research and find things out. And we've been trying to fundraise year round instead of kind of rush it a couple months before. And that has helped not only our stress levels, but it's helped us be able to plan and put together something even bigger this year, do the carnival for free. Just that year round planning has helped us a little bit more with our fundraising. So yeah, it takes monthly work the whole year round. We take a little bit of July off and then we meet at the end. But
yeah. Well, I know that, and we talk about this all the time as we go through the summer celebration season with our area communities.
Mhm.
But I'm sure that the payoff
Yes.
for you is for people to come and have a good time.
Yes, especially, the parade morning and seeing all the floats, and then all Saturday having the park full of people and kids running around. It's just, yeah. I mean, we walk around and there's usually not as much stress the day of when everything's happening. We've kind of done everything we can, and it's, everyone's not going to know if something doesn't end up quite right. So they're just there to have fun, and that makes it all worth it. So, yeah.
You want to dig in and kind of tell people what's going on? It looks like you're kind of getting started Friday evening a little bit, right?
Friday night, we will have the Nebraska pedal puller. So we've been trying, to get them for a few years, and this year we finally got a hold of them and got availability. We changed our dates this year, and that's helped us a little bit with vendors because a lot of communities had their stuff the same weekend. So we're trying it out a different weekend, and it's opened us up to a few more events that we were able to have. So we've got the pedal pullers, and that's at 5:30 p.m. And then the winners of those categories get their state fair tickets. So they get to go compete at State Fair. And during that, the hamburger feed will be going on. The Sergeant Pool Committee will be doing a fundraiser, so there'll be some good grilling going on for people to eat and support a good cause during that. Not too long after the pedal pullers get going is when our free carnival opens from River City. So really happy to be able to provide that. And then stick around after all of that. We're going to be in the park. Adam from K-Bear is coming actually, and he's going to host music bingo. It's a new thing we kind of found. You can use your smartphone, download an app, and it gives you a bingo card. We play clips of the music, and if it's on your card, you mark it off just like you would in normal bingo. And we have a bunch of prizes for that. So that'll be our first night kickoff. So
wow, great way to get things kicked off.
Yeah.
We know Adam well. He'll do a great job.
Oh yeah, he's fun
with your music bingo. I want to go back, if I can, to the River City Carnival for just a minute, because I see on the flyer it says all rides are free.
Yep.
So that's pretty neat.
Yes, that's a pretty big deal. Last year was our first year bringing the carnival back, and we did tickets and things like that. And then this year we fundraised really, really hard. Got our sponsors on board. It was great. Our casino night for New Year's Eve was a big part of that. That was great. Everyone supported that, and it helped kind of kick us over to where we needed to be to pay for the rides to all be free. So, like the booths and things like that, you still pay for like you normally would, and vendors and that kind of thing. But yeah, the rides are free for everybody. So.
Wow. Well, I'm sure I speak on behalf of moms and dads and families and everybody when I say thank you for the work you did on the fundraising effort to make that possible, because that's
we wanted everyone to be able to have access to that. And there's people who wouldn't come if they couldn't afford it. So we tried really, really hard to make that an important thing, that we want this celebration to be something everyone can enjoy. So
fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, that's just the first evening.
Yes.
On Friday, June 12th. Again, this is coming up this weekend, folks. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So let's transition into Saturday.
Yep.
And I know that that's when you have your big parade, which is always a big hit, I'm sure.
Yes, yeah. Last year, I think we had 45 floats. It was kind of a record. So we're hoping this year we get quite a few as well. You can show up day of, or we have an online form, and I think there's some forms in businesses around too if you need a physical form. But 9 a.m. we're starting lineup. 10 a.m. we will be judging. So if you want to be judged, be there by 10 to be in the lineup. Our check-in will be at the ball field concession stand, and then we'll line you up. We've got more volunteers this year, so that's great. I don't think people understand how hard it is just to line up floats.
Sure.
But it takes a few people. So yes, I'm happy about that. While that is all getting lined up, our vendors are going to start showing up at the park, just our craft people and people that are selling various things. So they'll be setting up at 10 a.m. during that. And then Carnival, once again, opens at 11, and that's going to be around the park as well in an L shape. And then we'll have the parade going at 10:30, coming right down Main Street. We have these handy brochures that are available at a lot of the businesses. You can keep those on you. It's got our schedule. It has the parade map, everything. So very, very handy. And then as soon as the parade is over, we will have the Memorial Pickleball Tournament starting at 11 in the park. We had a very special person in the community. He went by Gator, Bill Grant, and he had put a ton of work into pickleball, and he's very competitive, and he passed away last year, and so we're very happy to continue on this legacy, utilizing his pickleball tournament, making it a real competitive thing, and it's a fundraiser for the FBLA kids going to nationals.
Wonderful.
So please get a hold of Jan Osborne. We have flyers on our Facebook, and sign up for that. Make him proud.
Yeah. Are you a pickleball player?
I am.
Are you? Yeah.
Yes, and I get competitive too. I've skinned my knees. So,
Have you?
Yes. I won't be able to do this because I'll be running around.
Sure. Yeah, you'll be busy doing other things.
Yes,
won't you?
I have played a few tournaments just
Good.
for fun. Yes, I wouldn't say I'm excel in any way, but I like to do it.
Well, there you go. Well, I've not played it personally myself, but man, it really has become the craze, and I know it's something that can be done really any age.
Yes.
So,
yep.
yeah.
All ages. Yeah. It's fun.
Yeah.
It is, and it's for a good cause. So
absolutely.
Yeah. The same time as that, we're having food trucks this year. So we'll have a couple different ones, a Mexican food truck and a barbecue truck, Lazy JK and Lula's. They'll be there starting at 11. And then basically all day we have activities in the park from 11 to 6. You'll see a stilt walker in the parade. Peter's one-man danger circus spectacular. So he'll be on stilts walking around, and then he'll be doing balloon animals in the park and magic tricks and things like that for the kids. So we're kind of excited to have him as a new attraction. JD Bear's chainsaw artist. We had a chainsaw artist last year. This year we'll be selling his carvings the same day.
Wow, nice.
Last year we kind of held on to them and we auctioned them later, but yeah, we'll be selling them in the park as he carves them. So be checking that out. It's really cool to watch how talented those people are and the patience they have.
Well, to see what they start with.
Yep.
And then what the end result
Yep.
is, it's really kind of amazing what they can do, isn't
It
it?
is. We'll have a caricature artist in the park all afternoon. There'll be an axe throwing booth as well. So you do that. Wear closed-toed shoes. That's a rule.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want anyone losing toes. And then the SWAT team will be doing a cakewalk that they do every year. It's kind of their fundraiser. So there'll be baked goods, and I think it's $1 for every time you want to do the walk. And then we'll have turtle races. So kids, catch your turtles and bring them in. And all day long there will be yard games, just like cornhole, ladder ball, working on a couple others. But yeah, there'll be those just in the park you can play at your leisure. And we'll have our concession stand open selling drinks. The Fair Board has been approved we'll sell alcoholic beverages and non-alcoholic. So we'll have that in the concession stand in the park all day too. So that'll be exciting.
Well, it certainly sounds like the park will be the hub.
Yes.
Especially on Saturday. And
that's what we tried to focus everything in the park
Yeah.
and keep everybody there. So it'll be a little bit easier to just have everything happen right there.
I wanted to go back to the parade for just a
yeah.
second. I see on your brochure, the flyer and everything, it says favorite decade. Is that the theme, I assume, for the parade?
Yes,
Okay.
decades. So your float theme, it can be whatever decade you want. I've heard we've got a couple 70s floats people are pretty excited about, a 90s one, I think, and maybe a 60s one. So it's, whatever decade you choose. So it'll be kind of interesting to see what we get coming up.
Your favorite decade would be what?
Mine? Oh, gosh. The favorite decade I've probably lived is the 90s.
90s?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, for me it's the 80s.
Yep.
So, but I would think that's a theme that can give you a lot of variety,
Yes.
I would think, in your parade.
So, very much so, from pop culture to world events to everything. I mean, the 90s were pretty crazy, but 80s too. Yeah. I feel like for a lot of people, it's a throwback option. Like
Yes.
going like 60s,
Yeah.
70s. So,
That'll be fun. So let's see, we've kind of went through the activities in the park.
Yep.
I guess that kind of leads us into the night then, right?
Yeah.
On Saturday, and it looks like you've got some great musical entertainment.
Yes. This year we're trying something a little different too, since we wanted to keep it all in the park. We're calling it the Jam in the Park for the Jamboree, of course. We have the Innocents coming, and they'll be playing on the stage in the park. We invite everyone to bring their chairs and hang out, have conversation. We will have picnic tables and that kind of thing, but we thought, what better way to hang out, sit in the park, and enjoy some music. We've had street dances and that kind of thing in the past. If there is bad weather, it will be at the community center and probably turn into a dance instead of a jam. But
Sure.
we thought, let's keep it all down here. And it seems like a lot of people, instead of dancing lately, have been, wanting a spot to hear music and mingle and chat and, enjoy. So we thought, we'll just bring it to the park.
Yeah. Well, it seems like a nice way to unwind.
Yes.
From the day.
Yeah.
So it'd be a great way to end things.
For sure.
And that starts at around 8 o'clock, right?
Yep.
On Saturday?
8 p.m. we'll have that band. I think we have them till 12, so we'll just see how late everyone wants to hang out, and yeah, they'll be there. So that'll be great.
That kind of takes us into Sunday, because you do have some things that roll into Sunday.
Yep, we do.
And it looks like you kind of get started with everybody loosening up with yoga in the park, right?
Yes. We have a local gal, Gwen, from Rooted Soulshine. She's been doing yoga here in the community, and we love it. And so we're having her come and start off Sunday, wrap up from all the fun and chaos of the weekend. And we'll start out with some yoga at 7:45. Bring your own mat and accessories if you have them. We're going to try and have a few extras, but if you have them, bring them. So I know there won't be enough for everybody if they don't bring them. So yeah, we'll have that going on up until about 9. We'll have Buzzed Coffee Company. We'll have their coffee truck there. So that'll be a nice little pick-me-up after yoga. Go grab some coffee and get settled in for church and music in the park at 10:30.
Great. And looks like you'll have some music and, of course, the service
Yes.
going on.
We've got Pastor Andrew Laird. He is fairly new. He's been here at the Church of Christ this year, so he's excited to come out and speak to the community. And then we found a Christian band, the Zelmer family, and they go out and they do it by donation only. They don't ask for anything, and they reached out to us actually when they heard about our church in the park. So we're coordinating kind of them with Pastor Andrew, and they're going to put on a nice service with a little bit of music too. So it should be enjoyable. And then wrap us right into the pancake feed.
Ah, there you go. Wonderful way to come out of church.
Yes,
and that's to go have pancakes.
Pancakes.
Yeah.
With choke cherry syrup.
Of course.
Yep.
Of course it would be choke cherry syrup.
Yes.
Well, I'm sure that'll be a great hit, and it looks like that's at 11:30, right, when you start serving that?
Yep, we'll start serving at 11:30, and that is free will donation. Once again, we want to make it available for anybody, so you just give what you can and enjoy the pancakes and sausage.
There you go.
There you go.
And that kind of takes us to noon. It looks like you're going to set up some bounce houses for the kids.
Yep, we'll have bounce houses, and they'll have water features, so bring your kids for a hot, fun water park day type of thing. We'll have the tropical snow truck on the street too. They'll be set up in between on the south side of Main Street, on that grassy area by the E Free Church, in between the Ritz and the E Free. There'll be big bounce houses. You won't be able to miss them. So we wanted to do something fun for the kids to bring us into the water fights for the adults. The kids usually get to have a little fun there too. The firemen will let them do the fire hoses for a little bit in between rounds, but we wanted to have a full-on little water fight area for them too. So,
well, we'll get to pit spitting here in a second, but let's go to the water fights. It sounds like this is, you said, for adults, so this is going to be intense.
Yes,
right?
We're hoping so. I think so far we have about 5 confirmed teams. We're hoping some more show up. We know with all of our volunteer fire departments, you never know what's going to happen that day. So it's hard to commit, but we're hoping that day that we get a bunch show up. I have heard some pretty competitive comments from the ones who have committed. So you better show up to to make them put their money where their mouth is, I guess.
All right, wonderful. And it looks like the start time for that's around 1 o'clock or so.
Yes, 1 o'clock, and we will be down in front of the Veterans Memorial. Once again, we're trying to just keep everything down in front of the park. And Dennis Seidel, who the Memorial Water Fight is named after, he was a big part in keeping the community, going, and he really loved beautification, and he loved water fights and kids, and so we wanted to keep it all down there in front of that Veterans Memorial, and just have all of the water events in his memory and keep it all there close. So
nice.
Yeah,
that would be a great way to kind of end things, I guess.
Yeah, we've got
Sunday.
Yep. The pit spitting will be kind of in between there. I skipped over that, but it's important too. It's our main thing.
I was going to say, you cannot. I'm glad my goal was to kind of end with that because I mean, listen,
Perfect.
you can't have the Choke Cherry Jamboree and the Sergeant Fair without the pit spitting contest, right?
Yep. So that'll be at noon on Sunday. So we're going to try and have it, I think, in the street this year. We're going to, depending on weather, of course, but I think we're going to try and set it up on Main Street right there in front of the park. 12 p.m., we've got it for all ages. We have different brackets, and historically that's how it's been. So we're hoping to get a big show up for that pit spinning contest this year. I think it's one of the very few contests like that. So.
Yes, I'm sure it is. And I do know that people take this
They do.
pretty seriously. I mean, if you can win this, it's quite the honor, from what I understand.
Yes, and there are records to beat and everything. I don't even have that on me, what it would be. I'll have to go look, and we'll have that at the contest maybe.
Well, I mean, I can't remember the distance in my mind, but I remember hearing it, and I remember when I heard it, I went, huh?
What?
Seriously?
Yes.
You can spit a pit that far?
Yes, I think we were looking up just world records for it, and I think it's like 62 feet or something.
Oh my
it's
goodness.
Crazy. Yeah. So we're excited to see how people do there, and yep, that'll be one of our final Choke Cherry events before we do the water fights. So
great. Well, I think we've kind of went through most of the things on your schedule. Is there something that we didn't talk about that you wanted to mention, or?
I don't think so. I mean, I think we covered it pretty well. If anybody has questions, of course, go on our Facebook. We are posting little event posters all the time. We have posters up in different towns. We just hope, everyone takes this opportunity, comes out. Pretty much everything is free unless you want to buy food or vendor type stuff. So just come out, enjoy the weekend, and plan to bring a lawn chair and hang out. So
I'm sure I'm safe in saying this. This isn't just for the people of Sargent.
Right.
Everybody is welcome.
Everybody.
Because it's an opportunity for you guys to showcase your community.
Yep,
isn't
it is. And it's really big heyday in the 90s. I mean, this Choke Cherry Jamboree was in, I think, like the New York Post at one point. So it's a pretty big deal. We're trying to make it big again. And yes, we get support from all the communities around. We have sponsors, not just from Sargent, when we fundraise. So we want people from those communities to come and see what their sponsorship has helped us put together. It's important. So, yeah.
Very well said. Well, listen, we hope you have a great weekend. I know you will. It's obvious that as we went through these events, folks, this is a family event.
Yes.
So bring the family, because I know that's what you want to see is family fun.
Very much so. Yep.
All right. Well, thanks very much. Anything else? We touched on everything?
I think we touched on anything. Check out our Sargent Community Fair Facebook page if you have any questions. Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. I want to talk to our host here this morning. You willing to visit?
All right,
Steph. Come on over. While she does that, I want to run through our list of sponsors here again real quick. And we just want to say thanks again to Trotter's Woe and Go and Trotter Fertilizer, the Forget Me Not Shop, Sargent Pack, Custer Public Power District, Sargent Fair Board, Roberts Chiropractic, Louie's Body Shop, Sargent Corner Market, the Rescue Bar, Hermsmeyer Agronomy, Valley County Health System, Sargent Tire, 4W Delaney Farms and the Ritz Cafe, First National Bank in Sargent, and Sargent Insurance, and where we're located here today, Modern Movement, Massage, and Complementary Therapy. Good morning.
Good morning.
It was great to meet you earlier. Thanks for welcoming us here to your place of business to do our remote. We appreciate it.
Absolutely.
We met just a couple of minutes ago, but introduce yourself to our listeners, if you would.
My name is Stephanie Klein, and I am the owner of Modern Movement. And so we do massage, we have infrared sauna, and we also have saltwater float therapy.
We're going to get to the float here in a minute because you took me back to look at it, and wow, it really looks interesting. Tell us a little bit about the business, putting it together, and how things have went for you.
Yeah. Well, I have been a massage therapist for about 3 years now. And it was my goal to work in Sargent, the community that I live in. For a short time, I was working in Broken Bow as a therapist, and my clients and I would race each other to work in the morning. It seemed like they were driving from Sargent to Broken Bow, and I was driving there. And so we just had the opportunity to be able to find a rental space here. I rent the building. Mark and Gwenda Horkey are the owners of 311. And so there's more in this building than just massage therapy. But I wanted to be able to provide the service to my clients in the community that they live in, and to be able to work in the community that I live in. So that was kind of a dream of mine, and so we were able to make that happen about 3 years ago. And we started with just massage therapy and then have slowly added some additional modalities like the infrared sauna and then the saltwater float tank, and hopefully we'll continue to grow.
Like I said, you took me back to see the tank, and boy, you were talking about kind of the concept of it and how it works and how it can really make a person relax. Talk a little bit more about that.
Yeah.
If you would, if people listening aren't familiar with it.
Yeah, absolutely. So what it is it's a closed pod. And so it gives you an opportunity to be in an environment that is free of stimulus. And that is something that we don't get a lot of in our society today, where we just have an opportunity to unplug for an hour and to not have anybody demand anything from us. We just get to be, have that time to ourselves. And so in the saltwater float tank, you lay in a body of water that is full of Epsom salt, so it is weightless. And so it's warm, it's weightless, you just get to lay there and you just get to float, and hopefully all your stress will just float away with you.
I love the thought of that. Yes, because I'm sure that all of us have stress that we would like to see float away.
Yeah.
So
it's really great for muscle recovery. So if you've been very active, especially over the summertime, participating in golf tournaments or, working really hard out on the farm, or maybe even participated in a 5K or a half marathon, sitting in the float tank for an hour is a great opportunity for your body to recover from all that hard athletic work.
Great. Well, if someone's interested in that or the other services that you offer, how's the best way for them to get in touch with you? Just call here? Or?
Yeah, the best way is to either call or text. The number is on our website and it's on our flyers, but it's 308-215-0187. We also have a website too. Stay pretty busy with massage, and so there is no online booking at this time, but the other services you are able to book online.
Okay, great. And I'm sure you're looking forward to all of the activities coming up this weekend.
Very much so, yes. It does sound like a lot of thought and went into the planning of the fair, and it's one of the biggest weekends of the year for us, so we really enjoy participating in the fair.
Fantastic. Well, thank you again for hosting us for the remote here this morning. Anything else you wanted to share?
No, just
before we let you go?
Yeah, just come out to Sargent and have a great weekend with the family.
All right, fantastic.
All right. Thank you.
I think that's going to wrap it up for us. Appreciate you visiting with us and welcoming us here this morning. Again, folks, we invite you out to the Sergeant Fair and Chokecherry Jamboree. We went through the schedule. They get things started on Friday evening. A great lineup of events on Saturday. And then, of course, it will conclude on Sunday, June 14th with things like church and music in the park. And then, of course, the pit spitting contest at noon. And the water fights kind of wrap things up Sunday afternoon starting at 1 o'clock. So we invite you out. And we want to say thanks to everybody who, again, sponsored our special remote here on KCNI KBBN to promote the event coming up this weekend. That's going to do it from Sergeant. We'll send it back to the studio.
All right. Thank you very much, Brent. We appreciate that. Look forward to getting back together with you tomorrow here on this, very busy June week. So join us tomorrow for the breakfast show at 7:30.
Oh, how sad they sound, the songs the Queen must sing of dying. The prisoner upon her throne, the melancholy sighing. If she could see her mirror now, she would be free of those who bow and scrape the ground beneath her feet. Silently she walks among her dying midnight roses and watches as each moment goes that never really knows us. And so it seems she doesn't care if she has dreams of no one there within the shadows of her room. But all my frozen words agree and say it's time to call back all the birds I sent to fly behind her castle walls. And I'm weary of the nights I've seen inside these empty halls.